Yeah, I'm hoofing it. Why? Because I want my damn laser pistol. Bring in the light, light bringers. I could just imagine the Enclave people have the laser disc, or not a laser disc. What the fuck? Um, okay, just imagine the Enclave people have a disc like the old discs with a video on it that shows an advertisement for laser pistols, and that's like the name that the company that was advertising them decided on was like the best name for marketing. This is basically my final form. It's like mirrored shades in one hand, a Bozar in the other hand. Oh, sorry, I'm holding the Bozar with my feet. Oops. Go in the trunk and see if there's any more junk inside that trunk I can offload. Oh. It's ran out of space. Don't ask me why I'm doing it this way. There we go. Once we get back to San Fran, I can offload some of this stuff. Actually, first... No, I do need to go to San Fran first. But I'm not going to pick up my companions yet. This is actually a save file. It's been this whole time, just so you know, because I'm getting off of these isometric fallouts, so... It's been since Fallout... since Fallout 1, it's been a save file called empty, and it was been slightly off. So this is where I'm going to save it. Basically just for testing purposes. Like when I'm checking stuff. And, is there even... A commercial road actually is good to go to. My car is like down there. Yeah. It's nighttime. They should have gambling magazines, that'd be cool. Because, like, who the hell wants to actually put points into gambling? You know, I appreciate you, Renesco. You're open at all hours. Okay. Okay, can I see what you have in stock? My boy's got some heavy weaponry. Jeez. Turbo plasma rifle. Plasma rifle. Let's see if I can expand your arsenal a bit. I've got extras with these and they don't have any upgrades, so... I honestly like Renesco. I don't know why. Get it. Stimpak. 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 There we go. So he gets to keep $17. Nice. Go back on to what you were doing, Renesco. Maybe Renesco's high, but he's like high on the kind of drugs that make you like really impatient with people. Because he's so on edge all the time. Oops. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot to ask him if he has any other skills. I was gonna do it right before I left, but I forget it. I forgot. Oh, I didn't even use my better electronic lockpick. I was using my old one. I should just drop these on the ground somewhere. I should keep those on me. Dragons can go in because they're already taking up a spot. The Verdward plants can stay in my inventory. Antidote, regular antidote can go in. I forgot I was going to sell one of these Geiger counters, but I've just been carrying around two, so that's like 10 extra points of weight. also known as pounds, because this game makes sense if they'd use Imperial if they were, what's it called? Like parodying that kind of era of the United States. I mean, and to be fair, the Imperial did get them to the moon, so it's not like it's not impossible to work with. But I remember the Deus Ex commentary. They're so like elitist about a metric system. It kind of made me laugh. Okay. Now I'll go here and wait until morning. I'm very worried about the villagers in my village. I don't think it's been that long. It's what? June now. Oh, so it's been a month or two, because I think it's April, May. Yeah, so I think it happened in April. These are also just for trading purposes. That's just for trading purposes. That I actually need because I sold my other one. There we go, I can do one. Hello again, friend. What can I do for you? Can I see what you've got in stock? He only has $12. Oh, nice. Wow, that's quite a bit. I think I could just maybe just let him keep the extra. Okay, throw in this magazine. Ah, what the hell? $1,400 for a magazine? Oh, shoot. I think it's because he has a glitch where his prices get really bad once you've accomplished something, because they're supposed to get good, but they did the formula wrong. I think that's what happened. Because, jeez, those are that's some gouging right there. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go to San Francisco. I'm gonna drop off Skynet. And I'm gonna come back here. And I'm gonna do the final thing I've been waiting for. There's no more shops here that are really good, is there? There's just this shitty... fuck. Isn't there another weapon shop? I don't think so. But you know what there is another one of? Another chance to get killed by random bullshit. Yeah, I don't think there's another weapon shop. I can go have sex with the bishop's wife or daughter again, I guess, but there's not really much else to do in town. Oh, finally. Let's encounter them. They do not want to fight you. They probably just want to talk to you, right? Perhaps you would like to join the Hubologists? You are raw meat. You are recruits. Pray you do not become enemies. Walk carefully here. We have she in town. Harm nothing in our city. You are raw meat. You are recruits. What do you think? Okay, do you think I can escape the wrathful eye of the hub? Oh, do you think you can escape? Perhaps you'll be permitted to gaze upon our project. You mean that big rocket ship you guys keep, like... We saw it, like, 2 episodes ago. Is this a spaceship? Why is there a spaceship? These episodes are going to be different. Oh, it's a space shuttle. I'm sorry. Okay, now I can use all of my weapons to Oof. Holy crow, wow, wow. Holy cow. Those weapons, or these pistols sell for quite a lot more than I thought they did. I'm not gonna bother to upgrade these pistols to, okay, let me point at them. These pistols to magneto pistols. Like, it's just so late in the game. How much would it cost to buy this? Probably like $10,000. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, and he can keep the change, I guess. It's funny, I'm like, can you throw in this magazine? He's like, $1,400 for the magazine. He takes a strong stance against mobsters, I think, because it's because I'm a made man. So, I guess that's just it. He doesn't want to, like... He's like, if mobsters are going to be in my store, they're going to pay ludicrous prices. Imagine what it's like, you call the police. It's like, they're discriminating against me. For what? For being a mobster. It's like, you're a mobster? It's like, yeah? He's discriminating against me for it. It's like, wait, but you're a mobster? It's like, so your job is to, like, do crime. That's why it'd be kind of funny, because you couldn't call the police for discrimination. Like, I don't think mobster's also a protected class. So, like, it's, like, more complicated than just, you're just discriminating's illegal. So, wait. Custom equipment. I accidentally clicked on the top one. Oh god. Here, give me all of it. Yes, and there's nothing I want. So it's pretty much flush. What is this? Laser rifle expanded capacity. Oof. I don't use energy weapons, but that's... that would be a sick find if I did. That looks cool. Microfusion cells. 20k. Talk. Buy. Other table. Looking for equipment. There we go. Oh, he does have big books of science. This time, meat jerky. I can skip the mentats this time. Yes, a lockpick. That's nice. That's cool. Reminds me I should sell my other Geiger counter like I said I would. That's the one I actually use, right? Yeah, because it's loaded. The ones I don't use I keep unloaded. And then I clear the chamber. To be doubly safe. This time I'll just give him money. Yeah, that is a good trade. It's rare merchants get money out of me. Actually, why? He doesn't need to do it, that. Why don't I just take some... Why shouldn't I? Just trade 3 more assault rifles, and for some reason I doubt this trade is gonna work. Somehow I had a feeling that would happen. There we go. I only had 9 pounds or less available, I guess. Or more, I guess. 9 pounds or more. It's gonna be hard to get fucking... Oh no, he's coming. It's a good spot for him, actually. Wait for me here. Scanet will continue to collect data and observe from this location until you return. Until your return. Bye. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot to read the medical log, or mission holodesk. Sierra Army Depot, mission statement 1942 to 1991. Store and maintain a defensive supply of military ordnance. In the event of an invasion, Sierra Army Depot is to lend support to neighboring military bases, ensuring they are properly supplied and equipped. Mission statement 1992 to 2050. Responsible for the demilitarization of stores of surplus ammunition that have been deemed unfit or obsolete for military purposes. This mission is to be overseen by the Industrial Operations Command, IOC, in cooperation with the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, providing a greener, cleaner way to dispose of military ordnance. Sierra Army Depot 2050 to 2076 mission statement. Classified. Level 5 clearance required. Base is to be refurbished with the latest technology and is to be used as a secret research installation for developing and testing robotic, biological, and conventional weapons. Sierra Army Depot mission statement 2077. Due to trained personnel shortage, Sierra Army Depot is to be modified into an automated defense base. All personnel to be relocated to neighboring installations or sent to the front line. Okay. Okay, I left my game running and took a break. Apparently, if you just stand here, the cows poop everywhere. Like, oh my gosh. See, look at all this. It says goo, but we learned in... What town was that? Modoc, I think it was. What goo actually is. Here we go. And here, now there's just this one. I never even thought of that. I thought I had the game paused also, so. Alright, now time to finally do the bunker. Actually, I was standing here in my save, but what I need to do first is talk to this guy and give him the vertebrate plans. Walking around with too much weight. I have 800 shotgun shells. I could get rid of some of those. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want, Michael Dart? Okay, and this might be a little confusing, because last episode I said... It's probably going to be last episode. Earlier I said... I'm not going to be getting, how do you say, implants? But I meant the invasive implants. Matthew! Have you completed your mission? I've got the vertebrate plans for you. Excellent work. Let me see the plans and I'll make a copy of them. As promised, I'll give you full access to our facilities. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, I thought there was going to be more to it than that. Okay, I'm not going to open up my character page yet, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, I was going to say, is it really just one room? But no. For some reason, I expected the bunker itself to be an elevator. Like, I thought I'd walk in and it'd be an elevator. But it's like an little, like, reception office with an elevator. Okay, so... that looks like, barracks. Is that supposed to be where I came from, the elevator? Because there's no elevator in the room I'm in now that I can see. Okay, so it's just one floor. Unless there's another elevator. Okay, here's a bathroom. What's this? Oh, this is like a mess hall. Okay, so if that's a bathroom, does that make this the kitchen? No, this is a storage room. Let me see. What's this? Oh, a pulse pistol. I'm taking that. And these... They can keep the pulse rifle. It's a good thing I emptied out my inventory. Actually, I forgot there might be stuff I needed to pick up, because I was just thinking I can finally take my power armor off for a little bit, because, ooh, it's a Zax. It's like a mini supercomputer. Okay, have I really... Is this really all the rooms? They cut down the Brotherhood of Steel. Like, I remember one thing people complained about with Bethesda was that they just brought back all the factions instead of considering where they would be in the world at this point. Because in this game, you kill the Enclave. In the other game, the Brotherhood gets crippled in Fallout 1, that is. And in Fallout 2, there's like the consequences of it. But in Fallout 3, they just have the Brotherhood, but on the East Coast. Actually, I don't even think they've got the Brotherhood really in New Vegas. They've got the Enclave. Oh no, they have a small Brotherhood outpost. That's what that one girl is part of. Okay, let me do this. Welcome, I am Ace, the medical computer. Are you in need of medical assistance? Yes. Please state your medical need. I'd like to be more charismatic. This function is not available at this time. My library is incomplete. I require a memory module to detailing the medical procedures. Do you have such a module? Yes. I have it right here. Read it. This complex function requires 3 weeks of suspension time. Do you agree to this? Not right now. I'd like to be smarter. Here. 4 weeks of suspension time. I'd like to be more perceptive. This function is not available... Okay, here. I will do it like this, so they move to the top. So here's red, blue, yellow. Yellow's intelligence. Blue is charisma. Red is strength. I'm crazy because there actually is a fourth memory module I didn't know about. Okay, I'd like to be smarter. A function is not available. Here we go. And yes, I'm going to agree to it. One moment, please, while I open the suspension tank. Please lie down in the tank and relax. Requested procedure is being completed. Please exit the suspension tank. Oh, so it's July 15th. Holy crap. The big problem with this is it doesn't jive kind of with, Okay, I'd like to be more perceptive. It's not available. Oh, I don't have the module. Fuck. That's the one I don't have. I'd like to be more charismatic. Yes, I have it right here. Yes, I agree. The only thing I don't like about this waiting is that it doesn't jive with how I'm kind of in-game desperate to rescue my villagers. Okay, so now if I take off my power armor, I should have 7. Yes, I'd like to be stronger. This function is also available at this time. I require a memory module. You have such a module? Yes. 2 weeks suspension time. Do you agree to this? Yes. Requested procedure has been completed. Please exit the suspension tank. There we go. It's because I had my armor on, so it wasn't even offering to raise my strength. Because it was already maxed out. Alright. Now I finally have all of my enhanced stats. If you really know about this game, you should do this earlier, but I didn't have... My perception is 6. That's weird. I thought it would be 5. Did something else raise it? Just forget I said that. Perception's the one I could not raise, so yeah. Strength went up 1, charisma went up 1, plus the sunglasses is why it appears to be 2. Intelligence went up 1. So now if I open up my character sheet, yes. If I open up my character sheet before I gain it, I have 4 less points? I thought you gained 2 points for each. And not 4. Also, what the fuck does it... It says I'm in the She Temple. I don't see it. Okay. Must just be, like, an accident. They, like, copy-pasted it but didn't change the name. I don't... Okay, so I've got my level... Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, because this gave me 20,000 points. So I am only 1 away from tag. And I need to use my skill points on something. So now that I have... One thing I'm going to look at, how many skill points did I have before this? 66. So that means when I got 88, that's 22 skill points? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Apparently, some things I thought I knew about this game, I'm just completely wrong about. Like, I thought you got double your intelligence and skill points. If you're really careful, you can even if you can use mentats before you level up. So 66 gave me 88. I would need 11 more than that to have the 99. So that'd be 76 would be good. Let's just do 74. Because sometimes I feel like it did a rounding thing or something. That's how it got to a weird number that I didn't predict. I have no idea why, but... A guard in loose clothing wearing a look of wary boredom. Okay. Now time to finally I have enough to be a porn star. I think this power armor might help too. Let me see. Okay, my stats. I will need to do drugs, though. So a lot of saves for not a lot done. What I think about it. Okay. So if I do this, my charisma goes up to 7. There we go. And if I do this, there we go. Now those are some stats. Holy crap. And what if I take this off? even without power armor, I've got 10 strength. Woo! I'm on drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Woo! It's a joke, like, you think about it like, oh, you're having fun. It was like, but to everyone looking at you, you look like a jackass fool. Because they're all just kind of like, you know, doing their normal shit, like working, and you're like, yeah, I'm on drugs. Okay, I'm gonna load because obviously I don't want to use my drugs just to like mess around. I'm supposed to be using them to get the porn star title. And since I just saved. Alright, time to go to New Reno and talk to the Corsican brothers. A band of ruffians led by a Morton brother. Yes. My Bozar is hungry. You ever had a knuckle sandwich? What you doing in my hood? Clean up. Let's just call it. Jeez. Everything worked out so perfectly. I even have exactly enough to shoot twice and reload. Or reload and shoot twice. Ooh, does that guy actually hurt me? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Who the hell... What are these guys using? 14 millimeters pistols? That one's using a 223, 14 millimeter, 223. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, I have 9 points, which is, even when I get up, I have enough to go into my inventory. Oh, shoot, I should have shot first. Use one of these. There we go, that'll save me a lot of little ones. One more. more. 15 is like the average amount to heal. There we go. Okay, the biggest threat is the one with the 2-2-3s. Here, and I'll shoot these two because the way they're standing, I can get them both together. Yeah, no I didn't, but... And they won't all get 2 turns this time. That's what was scary the last time. They all got 2 turns. Because, they hadn't got a turn yet, I think. So that means, in the combat system, if your sequence is high enough and you haven't got a turn yet, you get 2 turns. And if not, you just get 1 turn. Oh, this guy's got an H&K G11E. That is a strong weapon. And I'm standing right next to him. I'm glad he didn't decide to burst fire me. Okay, good. I think that first turn, they were also just getting lucky hits or something. Okay, this only costs 4 to burst. I have 8 points. So I will move here. Oh. Oof. What's this guy using? A combat shotgun. It just seems like unbelievable he got such a good hit from so far away with a combat frickin' shotgun. Okay. So I have 9 points. You're on the wrong side of the tracks, fella. Okay. And I can do three aimed shots. Oh, I should have used my 2 movements to move towards him. There we go. Wow. I feel betrayed. These guys didn't give me enough experience. Flamers are probably one of the worst money to weight ratios for guns, I think. They have the arrows. There we go. I like the Bozar. I think I'll pass it on to my son one day. And hopefully he can pass it on to his grandson. Since people in my family will live much longer because they have very good protection. Or maybe people will try to kill them because they're scared of the powerful guns they've got. A press gang? What the hell does that mean? Does that mean they work for, like, the media? Sergeant. 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 Wow. These guys must have a hard time making command decisions because they're all the same rank. The few, the proud, the mercenaries. Oh, that's probably what they are, is mercenaries. They're not gonna get good business all being melee mercenaries, though. Oof, if they all get 2 turns, I'm dead. Yeah.
You have died.
I can't believe I died this late in the game. It's base... Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, I guess I should have healed before I left, but I have most of my health. I've got 90 out of 100. Or 90 out of 130. Fire geckos. God damn it. $47 crit, nice. 51 crit, nice. Give myself a bit of distance. This I'm pretty sure I can do. I was gonna say because they're all close range, but the enemies in that other fight were close range too. They just they got the drop on me because there was like 8 of them and they all got like 3 attacks in 2 turns. easy enough. Oh, you can't skin fire geckos. You think you'd be able to. Some fire geckos? Yeah, sure. Hullabaloo! I did it! That's my catchphrase. In case you missed me saying it all those other times. I encounter a traveler. Can you help me out with some directions? New Reno? New Reno. That's a great place to go. Sex, chems, and gambling. What more can you ask for? Can you help me show you where it is? Thanks. I know where these places are, so I don't really need a random traveler to tell me. Here we go. It's time to talk to the Corsican brothers. I wonder if I have to take off my power armor suit or if it's fine. You know, I'll just take it off. No, okay, first I'll try it. Try. 1, 2, 1, 2. I only need 8 charisma because I have the magnetic personality perk, which gives me an extra companion slot. Okay, Corsican brothers. The Corsican bros at your service. Man glances up. Irritated, then does a double take. Holy Piston, how come you ain't been here earlier? I was. Great fight, by the way. Great fight. What can I do for you? Can you tell me a little about the studio? The Golden Globe Studio. The studio for all talent in what remains of the world. And you, friend, you could be a star. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You interested in acting? How do you film? I mean, come on. You'd need cameras, film projectors. Where do you get all that stuff? We lucked out. We don't need any of that Stone Age crap. What's it called? We stumbled across a working holographic projector. No bulky equipment, no fuss, no unsightly mess. Oh, well, I see. Look, I'm interested in a job if you're still offering. Excellent! What the fuck? I've never seen it spelled like that. Of course. I need to see what you're made of. A little try out to see how you get over the hump. You game, pal? Sure. Alright, let's do it. No time to lose. Hey, somebody get me an extra. Alright, pal, time to shine. You bet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Apparently, I don't have to take off power armor. Pal, that was it. Pal, that was incredible. You were gold out there. Pure Reno gold. That performance was worth 1,000 hard-ons. You want to do a movie with us? Come on, baby. Let's talk. Okay, I can negotiate for more. I'm interested. My price, 200 chips? A shot. Or you can, negotiate for a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm interested, but first, some conditions. First off, I only work with clean actors. I expect at least 500 chips for each shoot, 20% royalties, and no bullshit. I'm a star, and you know it. Okay, look, I'll agree to the 500 chips, but no royalties, you hear me? Alright. They'd probably fuck me out of royalties anyway. They're already fucking me out of royalties, see? I predicted it before it even didn't happen. Alright. He yanks out a piece of paper from the jacket and directs you to scrawl your signature on it. Done! Let's film! First, you'll need a stage name and something that screams star. Any ideas? Alright, now time to read a bunch of fucking porn names. Rod Rocks, Randy Mercury, Freddie Barkwood, Dick Mountainjoy, Ronnie Rection, Phil Chambers, Rod Sweat, Jack Shooter, Kurt Loader, Rick Drips, Dick Seaman, The Polish Hammer, Doug Holes, Cock of the Walk, Vinny LaJoya, Sir Lancelot, Dick Smothers, Jeremy Bolt, Mr. Pink, Ricky Ratchet, Man, Cuthbert, Dave Handy, Harry Canyon, Richie Cunning Linguist, Brett Bulge, El Douche, Johnson Lang, Ebenezer Screws, Buck Fitch, Arnold Swollen Member. Last time I was considering Mr. Pink and El Douche. That was the one I went with. But those ones seem kind of lame to me now. Because I thought it was funny, but... I was trying to think, what was the joke? And I'm like, there wasn't really a joke. It's just funny because it's douche. I mean, technically I'm doing the opposite, because... Never mind. If you don't know what that thing is, like... You should look into it so you know what you're saying if you ever say it. Or if other people say it. Dick Seaman, The Polish Hammer, Doug Holes, Cock of the Walk. So, Piston isn't good enough? Ricky Rachtman. Harry Canyon. Cuthbert. Buck Fitch. Johnson Long. I'm trying to think if there's one that kind of goes with, Piston. I was just thinking about that name in terms of porn. It's like, no, don't piss in anything. Jeez. That'd be a terrible. Rick Drips. Kurt Loader. You're a Rick! I wonder if anyone named Rick and Morty watches Rick and Morty and hears him say, "You're a Rick," and it's like, yeah, I'm Rick. It's like, no, you're... Like, it's in the context of the show is the only place that has meaning. Randy Mercury, like Freddie Mercury, I guess. Randy, baby. Dick Mountainjoy. Ronnie Rection. I feel like I want to avoid one with a first name. I'm thinking of Cock of the Walk. Here, how about Sir Lancelot? And I think last time I like Cuthbert too. I don't know why, it just seems like it's like, oh, it's a new Cuthbert film. Like, it seems like too fancy for the genre. Johnson Long. I kind of like Ebenezer Screws, but I guess that's technically like a first name, even though it's a weird one. I wish people wouldn't say no shit Sherlock, because I would like to name my child Sherlock, but I will be condemning them to a whole life of people saying no shit Sherlock to them. So it's like, can I really do that to them? They're my child. I'm supposed to love them. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Lancelot, because I'll say it's like Piston. It's like Piston, but instead of just something for pushing, it's like for stabbing. Sir Lancing-a-lot. Okay, Sir Lancelot. Alright, Sir Lancelot, I like it, I like it. Now, let's film Sir Lancelot. Lights, camera, action! Alright, let's get down to business. Alright, pal, that's a wrap. Stellar performance, and that's the money, and that money shot, perfect. Here's your cut, 500 chips. You want to do another? Come here, see us in a month. You hear? Okay, I'm probably never doing that again. Yay! You have become a star, a bright, shining star. I think that was it. That was the whole reason I came here. Want to reach the sky, leave a trail as you thrive, talk to Jimmy, he's your guy. That's what Jimmy said up there. I think he has a few different rhymes, because I swear it was a different one last time. I see a car. It's actually just like the very front of one. It's a wooden table. That's not a table. That's like an industrial sized spool for like industrial cable or something. Like a few things go on spools. It's like metal cable, like fiber optics, anything you'll need a lot of. I think they also have wire on spool and they like make it into smaller segments or something. Or they can sell it to companies who will need that much. It's kind of ridiculous. And I could have them maxed, I guess, because I could have one less strength because I'm one over with the suit of armor. And also the drugs. Perception I got. Okay. Yeah, basically any of these stats except for luck I can get from drugs, so it would actually be easy to max out stats after a certain point. I know I gained a luck, or 2 luck. Porn star, your big, bright, shining star. Your sexual exploits are well known throughout New Reno. You are the heavyweight champion of Northern California. You have gained fame, respect, and the love of thousands. And a bonus to your toughness and armed skill. You know sex, you know foreplay, you know how to please a member of the opposite sex that leaves them hungry for more. Let's be honest, you sleep with anything on 2 legs. Sometimes you're not even that discriminating. But I am a champion. Your actions have revealed you to be a champion of the people. Your war against evil and villainy is widely known. Honorable people will respect you better. I'm only accepted in the den, that's weird. Only liked in MODOK. Oh, I'm neutral in the Sierra Army Depot. Okay. See, even though I've done the seedy things, I'm a champion for the people because I do good deeds. Something happened there. Oh, my drugs are expiring. One sec. Okay, I'm going to Vault City. I'm going to Vault City instead of, and not San Francisco because I forgot I need to do one important thing. Let's see. Ooh, my stats have suffered. I need to wait till they recover. I'd like to trade what you have in stock. Let me just trade for that. I can always use more. 223 ammo. Just gonna keep waiting. I can finally go finish Lynette's quest and try to become captain of the guard. And once I do that, I can have Marcus with me forever. I'll never need to ask him to wait again because he can come in the city finally. And that'll be nice because he's always being told to wait outside. And I mean, that seems incredibly rude. He's helping me save the world from the Enclave. Actually, what is the Enclave doing? Technically, I guess they're not trying to destroy the world. They're trying to take over the world. And if you don't destroy them at the oil rig, then... I wonder if that's the last oil rig they mentioned.
Yes? What is it I can help you with?
I must speak with you on the delivery of the
Have you
holodisk.
delivered it?
No, yes.
Thank you. You have done a great service. Did Weston send back correspondence?
No, I lost it.
You lost it?
Okay, so I guess I don't have what I need. I probably just have to go back to my car and get the Weston holodisk. Okay, so I need to go here and grab the Weston holodisk. And I forgot, I remember I put them on the screen, like, quite a while ago. And one of the requirements was have 8 charisma. So basically, if I ever do this game in the future, like, I'll know a lot of tricks. Like, for example, you can just kind of go to the Enclave base at the beginning of the game. You just need enough speech to get past the first guy. And they give you this free power armor, and that'll boost your strength by 4. So I didn't need 6 strength, I needed 5... I could have started with 5 strength and just had this power armor early on. Because then I would have been able to wield any weapon anyway. It's just once I took it off, I'd get like a 20% accuracy penalty, basically. So, it wouldn't really matter. Okay. And now I need to do Mentats. So it's almost like I fuck up somehow when I'm editing it when it does the music like that. Like, it just goes beep in the middle, like it's loading the sound. It's like, oh, that's the wrong sound, and then it stops it. Anyway. Okay, let's see. 8 charisma.
Yes? What is it I can help you with?
I must speak to you on the delivery of that
Have
hollow
you
disc.
delivered it?
I delivered the disc to Counselor Weston.
Thank you. You have done a great service. Did Weston send back correspondence?
Yes, I'm starting to feel like the postman. I like how it's capitalized, the postman. It's a comic book I'm working on, but not really. Here, he wanted me to give you this disc.
Excellent. Let me scan this. We will not have problems with NCR for a very long time.
That's
Now,
good news.
Regarding payment, report to Randall, the Chief Amenities Officer. Tell him I sent you and he will present you with your reward. Thank you again.
Alright, I figured out
Yes?
what was
What
wrong.
is it I can help you with?
So, my respect counter is not high enough, basically.
Yes? Of no.
And then when I was doing the testing, after I raised my respect counter, I forgot that I saved before I did the drugs, so I'm like, it still didn't work. And then I looked at my stats, and I was like, oh, charisma is 6. So you need to do this like 20 times, so I came up with a fast way. Okay, you know how the top keyboard numbers represent the different dialogue options? So I'm going 115.
Yes? What is it I can help?
I have some questions to ask you. This is
What
Vault
can I
City.
help you with?
Why don't you
No,
live in a
we do not
vault?
live in the vault.
And then
They
1,
were
2,
temporary
3,
measures to
4,
protect
5.
the
Thank you for
chosen
your
few
time,
from
First
the
Citizen. Good day.
Yes?
If you want to hear her talking, you can go watch the episode. She's in the thumbnail.
Of course. No,
Her
we do
and
not
her-
live in the vault.
Not weird looking at all, creepy. Not creepy at all. Clay face. Hers is one of the worst because she's supposed to look like pretty. Like Tandy was cute, but her skin was like dirty, so it didn't look weird because hers skin is like supposed to be perfect, I guess, because she's like a vault citizen. So it's like shiny and like luminescent, but it doesn't look good with the clay. So that's basically my breakdown of the problem I have with it. Okay, so I'm gonna save. I just didn't save when I was doing it in testing because I wanted to show the process. Oh no, I'm addicted. That's been so long. It does say just addict. Yeah, because I got addicted to Nuka-Cola. And
Yes? What is it I can help you with?
okay, I must speak with you on the delivery of that holodisc. And it said addict, and I'm like, is that different? Because I swear for another drug it said addicted. But I guess maybe I was just misremembering. I must speak with you on delivery of that holodisc. Well, she nodded as I said it.
Have you delivered it?
Yes, I've delivered the disc to Counselor Weston.
Thank you. You have done a great service. Did Weston send back correspondence?
I lost it. Just kidding. I'm starting to feel like the postman. Coming soon. Here, he wanted to get me to give you this disc.
Excellent. Let me scan this.
Done.
We will not have problems with NCR for a very long time. Your service has been exemplary. So much so that it is my honor to name you Captain of the Guard. Congratulations, Captain. You deserve it. In
Thanks.
addition, report to Randall, the Chief Amenities Officer. Tell him I sent you and receive your reward. We are in your debt, Captain.
Alright, reward, here I come. So now I'm the captain of the fucking guard. So I can bring in my mutant friend Lenny and my other mutant friend Marcus. Okay. While I'm here, oh yeah, I'll go to... This is the council offices, so I need to go down to the like bulk of the town, the shops. Okay. Let me go to the amenities office. How much? Oh, nice. My barter's actually 12 when I have this set up now. Let me also see. Science is 125 because yeah, of course it went up. So what's this based on perception and agility? My agility was already maxed, so my perception going up. Oh, it went up a lot because I took drugs also. It's at 6 usually. Okay, let me talk to this guy. Sure, what's on your mind? First citizen sent me here to claim my reward. I guess I must have said something to him first, but it's just not in the... Hey there, welcome back. Anything I can do for you? Sure, what's on your mind? That's weird, it like skipped the first one. Yeah, the first citizen said you'd be stopping by, Captain. Winks. Let me tell you, Captain, we've got a beauty waiting for you. What is it? Nothing less than a Heckler and Koch G11, one of the best assault weapons ever made. Oh, actually, that's a Heckler and Koch. H&K. I was thinking it's a shotgun. Hef's weapon passes it to you. Fires 4.7mm caseless cartridge, 50-round magazine. When it talks, people listen. Yeah, thank you. No problem. Plus, here, take a couple of frag grenades on me. Consider it my thanks for wiping out those raiders. Can I see what else you have in stock? This is just like, hey, have you heard of this weapon? Nice, it used to sell for like 5,000, now it's 7,100. That was like my one crippling flaw this whole game, is I didn't have any, I had no bartering skill. Hey, isn't this supposed to... It's... At the other place, it sold for 5,000. Let me see. I swear, it was 5,000 before, right? You guys saw it. I'm sure. He's got 3. G11E. I'll try to see if I can figure out the differences. I think it's like that one has a green scope on top. There's nothing. Well, I'm okay. I'm probably overweight actually already. Overburdened. Yeah. Even, like, as soon as he gave me that weapon. Maybe I'll sell him that because it won't buy as much stuff. What's this place? Let's go. Oh, what's the stock? There we go. And I can run free again. Born free. Oh god. I turned myself up a little bit. What the hell? I have no idea what that means. And it was on the recording I looked. Okay. This gun revolutionized assault weapon design. This weapon fires a caseless cartridge consisting of a block of propellant with a bullet inside. The resultant weight and space savings allow this weapon to have a very high magazine capacity. It's good. I guess all the differences are in the weapon model. Here, I'll just put them here so they're bigger. So this one, it has like a weird iron sights or a rail or something up there, and this one there's actually something on it. This is basically the only difference. And this one seems to have a barrel extension, or it almost looks like it's cut off here, like it's zoomed in. And there's some gadgetry or something on the side, maybe to control the scope, because it's got like a green thing. This one takes one more strength requirement. Oh, here we go. I can also look at the big ones. Yeah, it's not cut off, I guess, because I can see here. And also there's something here, like sticking out of the magazine or something. Cool. Okay. I don't think this will fit. Nope. Oh, that's like my extra one. I forgot I'm carrying around an extra one. Okay, so I'm captain of the guard now. That means I can go finish off Dun Navarro. Finish off San Francisco quests. Slavers and wolves? What the hell? You encounter a patrol unit and dogs subduing slavers. Okay, so try not to hit the patrol unit then. Slaver. There's the patrol unit. Patrol guard. It just says what he's got. So dogs and also, it's funny he hit this lady as well. I didn't notice there was one with a machine gun. This will fetch a good price at market. I'm assuming the wolf said that. Here. Oops. They've got red text too. Is it just because they're like combative? Hey you! These are really weak enemies. There we go. This will probably kill this one too. Yeah, 1,000 experience. I suggest you go there now. Go where? If I just leave, I think it automatically puts me in my car. Yeah, okay, good. Something expired. Probably the mentats I took. An army of floaters and centaurs. I'm game. Okay, first things first. Reload. Oh, it's full. Oh, I put all my pistols away. Well, you know what? Time to use the Bozar. When they come close, I'll just blast them. I didn't want to shoot at them from that far away. Only 23% chance to hit. Probably would have hit the ones behind him or some shit. What did that do? 306 damage. What's this? 1935. There we go. Do I have enough room for this ammo? Yes. Good. I'll just hit it with singles. Or here, I'll do a burst on it. There we go. Because I'm far enough away, I really should use my point shooting. Like, I'm far enough, but close enough because I've got to go around the car. Basically, is how I feel. Like, I'm far enough away I should shoot at them, but close enough I shouldn't, like, I need to do it before I move. Since he's right in front of me. Ganglion was like 19%, I probably shouldn't have attacked it. There we go. 50 is good. Okay. I mean, I was being merciful. Like, if he wants to dodge my attacks, I can just turn him into pink mist with this. 883, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna just try blind firing this at... Oh, there's not a group anymore, there's only 2. Okay, I'm gonna... Negative 65, Jesus. Okay. This is gonna be low, right? 5%, so even if I move towards it a bunch, it's gonna be low. So I'm gonna go here. That's about enough space for it to come up to me, but not be in, like, actual striking range. Come on. Get that kill shot. Nope. Okay, so hopefully I can kill it with this hit. I guess not. Maybe I can hit it with the collateral damage. Yeah. Oh, this one didn't die, it just fell on the ground. It's gonna get up and attack me, right? Yeah. It threw me off the first time I killed one of them because no blood came out. And I'm like, oh, because it's all, like, over there. Okay. Okay, the YK is an electrical pulse weapon developed by the Yuma Flats Energy Consortium. Though powerful, the YK-32 is never considered a practical weapon due to its insufficient energy usage and bulky design. Insufficient energy usage. I've never heard that before. I was gonna say, maybe I should have grabbed the night vision weapon, but I'll save that for a different time. But it would have been a good time for it. Oh no, aliens. Let's see how they like the Bozar. It's basically AoE, the way it hits 2 enemies so easily. It's because I think they didn't realize firing 15 bullets combined with the sniper perk. Bozar. See, that was like the easiest 3k XP ever. Am I into maxed. I'm almost at a level. It's funny because they were the first guide I read about your character was suggesting using tag, or suggested using mutate at the end of the game to switch out my bonus or better critical, not better criticals, the finesse, the one that makes me do less damage but gives me 10% crit chance. It suggested switching that out at the end of the game, since you will already have a good crit chance. I could have got more crits, I guess, and then I really could switch it out, because I think that gives me another 10%. Wait, or no, wait, I think I already have something like that. Isn't that how I got the 10%? It's not better criticals. No, the extra 10% is because I have 10 luck. When I level up again, I'll be able to see if I can get better crits. Anyways, I'm gonna keep driving. No. This time I'll say no. I think the Hubbologist got wiped out. Hubbologist fighting mercenaries. I don't encounter it. 1 millisecond later, a band of mercenaries. It's like, sure. Practice time, boys! Yeah, you can practice, you can practice being not alive. Okay, that one's got a pistol, plasma pistol, Ripper. Half of the team is girls. I mean, boys can be generic, I guess, but I just realized, okay. Oh no, I missed. This is like the most pathetic band of mercenaries I've ever seen. I was gonna say, if that's like was a lucky crit kill, right as I was saying that, I'd be like, that's karma. I underestimated them. I guess I should kill that guy first, because if he can get hits for 32, he might even be able to get a stronger hit. There we go. I was wondering why last turn I didn't get 3 shots, and I'm like, oh, because I got knocked to the ground. That's why. 1600. Oh, he had a needler pistol. I've never actually looked into that weapon. Maybe it has a penetration perk. She just has money and 8 grenades. Okay. Ripper! Except no, I don't want a Ripper. Okay, I'm looking for some weaponry. 4683. Actually, let me just look again. 5. Space. Yes. More questions. That's what it was. 4 million. I wonder if there's like rich people in this world who'd be like 60,000. So you got walking around money then. I mean, I do literally walk around with it. Okay.